Coming to you from the deserts outside of Mos Eisley on Tatooine, this is episode 10 of the Kessel Run Review. Since there's nowhere to get Star Wars toys here on Tatooine, we're going straight to custom cargo.
I made a lot of special modifications myself.
First up, we have a few excellent customs by LucasClones.
Here we have an ATAP custom tank crew by LucasClones. On the left is the driver, in the middle is the outer gunner, and on the right is the inner gunner. The crew is mostly repainted hidden enemy clones, and yes, all of those little symbols are hand-painted. He customized the outer gunner's helmet by using the extra helmet gear from a Revenge of the Sith tank gunner helmet and cut it to fit on the gunner's helmet. Now here's their ride. He did an extraordinary weathering job with a solution of India ink and alcohol, which he uses to weather all his figures and vehicles. This crew looks like it knows how to get the job done.
You can find LucasClones' work on the arts on his YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/cha1man2 or at www.flickr.com/photos/LucasClones. Next up, we have some killer vehicles by the infamous Luke Sprywalker.
This awesome mini-rig with the steampunk feel started out as a broken blackout transformer. A Build-A-Droid astromech was split and inserted in a dremeled-out hole. Then rotary cannons were mounted on so that they are both removable and articulated. The mini-rig is driven by a control panel made from a modified 12-inch G.I. Joe walkie-talkie. When assembly was finished, Sprywalker primed in flat black and spray painted using what he calls old graffiti techniques. The final details were added with Model Master's acrylics, then the whole ship was sealed with a clear coat.
Now this Wookiee mobile battle platform is probably one of my favorites. Even without the Wookiees, it's one fantastic custom.
What you are looking at is the lid of a broken telephone network interface box. Or rather, Sprywalker's amazing transformation of the broken box into this killer Wookiee mobile battle platform. On the sides you can find Star Wars backpacks, G.I. Joe backpacks, and Mentos gum containers. The front gun placements are from Heavy Duty's backpack and gun cut down and glued together. Other parts used include sprinkler nozzles, computer bits, zip ties, a G.I. Joe rocket launcher, and strips of a for sale sign. After being sprayed black, the battle platform was detailed with Model Master's acrylics, including some silver dry brushing for a weathered effect. Then a clear coat finished it off.
I don't know about you, but I want 2 of each for my collection. To see more work from Luke Sprywalker, check out his thread on imperialshipyards.net.
I made a lot of special modifications myself.
Postcard from Zulu Squad, postcard from Zulu Squad, postcard from Zulu Squad.
Dear Wookiee Lover 1138, today's mission was a trip to a place called the beach. When we got there, we were surprised to find a network of makeshift camps set up in long lines in the sand. Since they had no defenses or dwellings, we could see these people were refugees. We spent the day learning some of their customs. We foraged for the armor left behind by small creatures, built a tactical model out of sand, and took time perfecting a quick escape method called body surfing. When it was time to go, Jinx didn't want to get out of the water. But we all had a good time with the strange people who live by the ocean's edge. Your pals, Zulu Squad.
Postcard from Zulu Squad, postcard from Zulu Squad, postcard from Zulu Squad.
Art DeWhill has been on the show before, but I hardly began to show you all his great stuff. So let's take a look at some more now.
Art DeWhill created this piece, which was inspired by a custom made by Spudafet, while developing his digital painting style. Rather than focus on portrayal of the entire figure, his concentration is on light, style, and textures, which makes for a vivid image of this cool Mando. Art says he hopes this text Mando will be just the first in a long series of paintings representing a developed digital painting technique. This is not your usual sweet princess. The dangerous-looking chick you're seeing is Dark Leia, an alternate version of Princess Leia that appears in fan fiction written by Fatty. Working from Fatty's custom figure, reference photos for position, and his own imagination, Art set out to portray his vision of a Leia who had fallen to the dark side. And the end result was a really dark and wicked princess. Art DeWhill says this piece, which started life as a traditional painting done with acrylic colors and oil pastels, represents his favorite painting style. What he calls botcher style is colorful with loose strokes and loads of detail. He later decided to rework these Star Destroyers digitally to add more lighting effects. Using this mixture of techniques gives Art the chance to combine his favorite tools, real brushes and color out of the tubes, with the possibilities of Photoshop. This is a digital composite from Art's series Clones at War, which means he combines photographs of Hasbro action figures and other partial stock footage, and then overpaints everything using digital paint techniques. On this one, Art got a little help from his son, who came up with the basic idea of this scene and did the posing of the action figures. In the end, what was created is a beautiful and dramatic piece. And what can I say? Continuing with his line of digital paintings, Art has done me the tremendous honor of immortalizing me in one of his paintings. This piece was developed from an image of me posing as a bounty hunter at the Boonta Eve Classic. I think it is just awesome. The textures and environment are amazing. Whenever I see it, it makes me smile. Thanks so much, Art.
You can find a whole bunch more great work from Art at art-dewill.deviantart.com and obviously around the arts. I'd like to thank the awesome artists and great fans who helped get the Kessel Run review to episode 10. I want to let you know we'll be taking a short break, but we'll be back soon with more great collecting, customizing, and artists. Until then, you can find me on the arts, Facebook, and check out my website at www.churla.com/KesselRunReview. Until next time, may the Force be with you.
He can go about his business. Move along.
Thank you for calling the Death Star Customer Service Support Center, where we are now the ultimate power in customer service and support. This is Jen. How can I help you today?
Shut down all the garbage smashers on the detention level.
Okay, sir. I can help you with that. Can I have your operating number, please?
Would you shut up and listen to me? Shut down all the garbage smashers on the detention level.
Sir, please don't get short with me. I'm doing my best to assist you, but I cannot proceed without your operating number. Sir? Are you actually inside the trash compactor?